Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is a woman grandmaster Atisa, and today I'm going to show you actually today I'm not gonna show you anything. I'm gonna um, play against Popsicle. Yeah. So so Popsicle is 1800, and I have a lot of students, and they usually ask me, okay, how can we beat like 1800 players? Um, I mean, of course, they are really strong, especially nowadays. Everyone knows theory and so on. But I wanted to play against an 1800 player, and hopefully I can win. So it's a practical experience, and you can hopefully learn something from this game. And then we're going to analyze this game together. Okay, so let's start the game. I'm going to start the game with e4. Let's see what Mr. or Mrs. Popsicle plays. Okay, he went for Caro-Kann defense. Okay, I'm gonna play knight c3. If he takes, I'm gonna take with the knight. I hope he doesn't play knight f6. Ooh, he played knight f6. So this move became really, trendy these days. So I'm gonna play c3 to protect my pawn. Okay, I'm gonna play bishop d3. Against these bots, you need to survive for like few moves, and then they're gonna make a mistake. So you should not rush basically to win the game. Okay, so I'm gonna play the same thing. I'm gonna attack that pawn. Okay, g6. Maybe I can play h4, or should I just play h3? Okay, I'm gonna play h3 here. I'm not sure if h4 is good. Okay, he played there. I think I'm gonna castle short. If he takes, I take. He takes, I take here. This pawn is a weakness. Okay, this was a good move. So I'm gonna push my pawn as well. e4. It would be so funny if I lose this game. So you guys would say, if you want to win against 1800, you need to beat them first and then make a video, Oh, that's funny. Okay, I'm gonna play knight f4 to attack this bishop, because bishops are usually better. Okay, so he finally blundered. Knight d7 was a bad move. Okay, maybe he thought that after bishop f7 I have this sacrifice, which might be correct, but okay, he made a mistake. Now I can take, because you always want to look at your captures, checks, and threats. And now you see that the king and the rook are on the same diagonal, so we can just play bishop c4 to pin the rook. Okay, knight f8. And as I always tell my students, whenever you make a pin, you want to put more pressure on the pin. So I'm going to move my rook to e1 to put more pressure. Okay, he played there. So I can probably go queen b3, or I can just try to double up my pieces, or I can also play queen b3. I'm not sure which one is the best. a5. Okay, so I think I'm gonna play rook e5 here. Notice that he can't take because it's pinned. Okay, queen d8 is not a good move. I think he should have just moved the king to g7 to unpin the piece, because whenever you are pinned, you want to get out of the pin as soon as possible. And now I think I can play rook e1. Okay, now I have 1, 2, 3 pieces on the rook, and he's got 1, 2, 3 pieces. Okay, cool. So now I have queen e2. Yeah, probably I'm gonna play queen e2 to put more pressure. So he needs to play king f7 now. Yes, king f7 was played. Okay, now the rook is a still pen, so he can't move anywhere else. So I'm trying to put more pressure on black's position. Maybe I can play, you know, queen here. Another move that I can think of is to take and then c4 d5, which is also interesting. My king is also, maybe I would play king h1 first to just get rid of any checks, you know, along the diagonal. Probably I didn't need it, but okay, I played it. Okay, b5. Now I don't have that plan. c4. But probably I can just move my bishop back because there is no rush to capture the rook. Okay, he played here. And now I can... Okay, this is an interesting move. So I am going to take the rook, actually. I mean, I don't need to take the rook. And maybe I can go here, queen f4. Should I play queen f4? Okay, let's play queen f4. Let's play queen f4. Let's keep the pin as long as we can. Okay, so he went there. Now I think I'm gonna, maybe I should put, actually maybe I should put pressure on that piece. So I'm gonna play queen f3 because I want to take, and if he takes, I wanted to take that pawn. Okay, so he pushed a pawn, but it looks like a free pawn. So I'm gonna just take it. Should I take? Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it. Because if he takes here, I take with the rook is pinned. And you see, guys, this rook is still pinned, so we are in no rush to take the rook. And we have a passed pawn. So should we just push the passed pawn? Let's do it. Let's just play c6. Okay. Now c7, he takes, I take here, right? So yeah, that should be good. So I'm going to push the pawn again. And I want to promote. Okay, he took. And now I can take my piece. Okay, if he takes here, I could take here. So I am up a rook. Now I need to maybe take. I think I can be generous and just sacrifice the bishop. Right, guys? So should I sacrifice? Yeah, I think I can sacrifice. Okay, I'm going to sacrifice. b4. Yeah, my plan was if pawn takes, I could take with the rook and then get the knight. Okay, and then I am going to... I have a lot of moves, but okay, I'm going to just... Okay, I'm going to just take. Let's see what his plans are. He took here, I'm going to take here. Now I'm attacking here. Okay, let's see if we can checkmate. I don't have this move. So I'm going to triple up here first. Now I want to play rook f7. So check. Queen takes. Now this has to be a checkmate. If this is not a checkmate, then I don't know what is. Queen g7 and like rook roller, you know, guys. So I could also win the queen probably. So yeah, so let's look at the game review. So this was against Popsicle, the bot on chess.com. Okay, I got 92.8% accuracy. As you can see, guys, he's got 80% accuracy. His rating, he played like 2100. That is interesting. Okay, I can probably minimize it. Okay, guys, so I basically made it smaller so you guys can also see it. So he got 80% accuracy with 2100 level. But to be honest, I think 2100 player plays better than this. And I played like 2350. So I think, I don't know, my feeder rating is around 2300 and my chess.com rating is about 2600. So I don't know which rating is which. But anyway, I had one great move. We can start the review. So all of these moves are theory, so it's all good. And his move bishop f4 was not a good move. I played castle. I could take here. Okay, but I don't understand after this. What am I supposed to do? Oh, and then I castle. Okay, so this is a better move because I win a bishop, and you know bishop pair is an advantage in chess. Yeah, so castle was a missed win. He took here, I took here. He played f5, which was the right move. I played e4. e4 was also a good move. So he pushed. Yeah, when he pushed the pawn to f5, I thought that he was exposing his king, kind of, but I don't know. Maybe computer says it's fine. Bishop d3, bishop e6. Yeah, bishop e6 was not a good move. I played knight f4, which was the best move. And here he made a blunder. So whenever you guys are playing against like weaker players, you always want to just keep the position and, you know, wait for their mistakes. You don't have to win the game, you know, as soon as possible. And I think that's a very important tip because I wasn't even aware of this tip when, like, even a few years back, and I always wanted to, you know, beat someone who was lower rated than me, and then this can be backfires on you because, okay, if you're playing like anti-rules moves, like if you attack prematurely, or if you play like bad moves, then you can just lose the game as well. So you always need to be patient when you're playing against lower rated players or anyone who you're playing with. So you might be lower than 1800, so that's totally fine. But these players usually make mistakes. I mean, even the world champion makes mistakes, so it's okay. Anyway, so 97 was a bad move. He should have played bishop f7 here. But after 97, it's just over. I can just take the bishop, rook takes, and then I can get this pin. And as you can see, computer says, oh, you can't see the bar, but you can see the evaluation here. So it says +4, so white is up 4 points. And have a knight f8. Okay, all the moves are kind of easy to make because black doesn't have any counterattacks, so white can just, you know, shuffle around and just activate the pieces. So I just took the pawn, and then I had an extra pawn here, so everything looked good. And then here, because if he takes, I can take and then take here. Actually, it happened in the game. He played b4 first, and then, yeah. Okay, apparently rook g8 was also a checkmate, but rook f1 is also a checkmate. So wait, here I had 3-move checkmate instead of 4-move checkmate with queen g4, but it doesn't matter. So I checked here, rook f6, king here. If he would have taken here, this was also a beautiful checkmate with the pawn, which I saw. Anyway, so he played king g5, I checked here, and this is like rook roller, you know, when one piece is cutting off the king and the other piece is checkmating the king. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like such videos, please let me know in comment section, and let me know who or what rating was the strongest player that you ever won against. So who was your strongest opponent who you could basically beat in chess? And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.